So, welcome back to me, myself, and I. As you can see, I am right now in Cairns. I know you can't see it, but I'm here. I'm actually at Marcio. That is my sister Rini's house. And I'm here because it's closer to the airport and she has a car so she can drive me. So I've been, as you maybe can see in my Facebook, been out a bit in the city, walking by the Esplanade. That's alongside the harbor. And I went to the lagoon and, did some sunbathing there. I also did some shopping and I took myself out on a ride with the local bus. So it was quite fun because I'm not that kind of person who likes to be like a tourist. So just being out eating in restaurants and taking cabs and so on is not my thing. So I actually walked along, a couple of quarters before I checked in with my sister and asked which bus to take. Then, when the bus came, I went up and told the bus driver where I was going. He said, "You're on the wrong side of the street." So I had to just hurriedly run off the bus, get over the street, and take the bus in the right direction. Since I'm not familiar with the areas that I'm traveling to, I can't say which part of Cairns I've been living in, but it is a very nice area. It is quite quiet, not so many people out in the night, and there is actually nearby a 24-hour open little store. What have we been doing? Well, my sister has a store, and that is Mrs. Secondhand. She is upgrading and upcycling and remaking furnitures. It could be everything from knickknacks to chairs to tables to cushions. Yeah, actually, whatever. It was really nice to see the variation of furniture and stuff that she had, and also to be um, understanding how the store works and what she does, how she does it, where she does it, and help her out, to think about how to go on. Um, she really enjoyed my company, and I had so much fun. Businesses is my thing. I love taking care of businesses. I love to um, develop businesses, and I also are quite good at planning for a business. My sister, she could be a bit unorganized, so she really enjoyed having me there since no, I'm a strategic, so I plan. I plan how to go through it, and I do it by step one, step two, step three, and so on. So that's what I've been doing. I have not been sleeping so much because we've been sitting outside in the beautiful night weather in the night, just adoring the environment. I mean, Cairns is a city with palm trees, mangroves, a lot of other beautiful plants. It's surrounded by mountains. It's green everywhere. The sun is hot here. I mean, we have had today above 30 degrees Celsius, and actually, it doesn't rain that much. There are seasons where it rains, so of course, but not right now. Right now, it is winter here, but it doesn't show if we compare to winter in Sweden. So actually, it is quite hard. It's not so humid, but in the nights you can feel a little chillier breeze. But that's really nice after a long day in the sun. Um, to be honest, I thought that I would be able to see a little bit more of the city than I have done, but instead, I really enjoyed time with my sister to get to know her better. We talked about our lives, our growing up, our first loves, our last loves, and how everything has affected us. Um, just as me, she has had quite a difficult life, and one of the reasons for that has been the same as for me, that our dad hasn't been a part of it. So just talking to someone who has also had the same longing as me, but also the same difficulties as me, was actually quite satisfying. I mean, not in a way that you would say, "Oh, I'm so satisfied," more in a way like, um, I'm glad that we had the chat, knowing that I'm not the only one who had all these difficulties. That actually, um, yeah, when it's not only me making it up in my head, it's actually a part of my dad's way of being. So, yeah. So tonight, I'm just sitting here. I just had a chat with some friends. I talked to my friend Thomas and his girlfriend Gwyneth about coming to them tomorrow. I'm gonna go up quite early because right now there's hassles everywhere on the airport. It takes quite a long time to get in the lines, go through security, and when you're there, it's a rush to the plane. I had that experience in Copenhagen. I had that experience in Brisbane, and now I'm gonna experience it here in Cairns. The only where I actually didn't have that experience, to be honest, was in Doha. But in Doha, I actually waited a couple of hours and I didn't have to go through a security check. So, that makes bigger difference. I just went from one part of Doha airport to another part. And actually, I didn't even need to walk because I was offered a ride or assistant, maybe you will prefer to call it. So, how am I doing? Yeah, I've actually been struggling a couple of times today to keep everything together. It's called stabilization. And I have a method for managing that when I feel that I have an altar too close, maybe a co-conscious one, and I don't really want to be a part of a shift. So, to make myself more aware of where I'm at that moment, I do some exercises. One of them is to look into the room and explain what I see. Like I see my suitcase, I see my backpack, I see four red pillows, I see a door. On the door is my bath towel. By my bed there is a picture. On my bed table there is flowers. By doing this, I force myself to go outward into the room, to be conscious of the room and to be more present in that room instead of going inside and be dissociating. So for me, it's very easy to go inside and to stay inside. That's where I'm most comfortable. That's also where I have the deepest discussions. And yeah, that's hard for other people as well for me. Um, since since I knew that my dad was sick and I needed to come to Australia, I have been dissociating again a lot. And when I dissociate, I can be just zooming out, like just sitting there staring straight out of the blue. But I can also be just losing time. And maybe it's not so much time I lose at once, but even though I lose time, for me, it ends up at the day that I don't remember having a full day. So today, actually, it felt like I woke up around 10. I drank some tea, and then suddenly it was 1 o'clock. And then we drove to the house, and now it's 10 o'clock. And I don't really know what else has happened. And that is when I dissociate. I'm here, I'm in this place, but I'm not here. So that is for me a big issue because lately that's been happening a lot. And yeah, it is hard. It is hard. I mean, yeah, just trying to recognize what I've been doing through the day and who I've been talking to or what have we been talking about. That can be a bit too much. So, as I said, it is almost 10 o'clock. No, it is actually 5 past 10, and I need to go up at 4, but I also need to take a shower. So I think I'm gonna let everything be here right now and probably try to catch up when we are in Brisbane in the airport or when I am in Perth or Albany, because that is tomorrow's trip. I hope to see you soon again. And if you have any questions, please write a comments. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. And it would be so funny if you would like to subscribe as well. So I hope I see you soon again. Bye bye.